Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius people. Welcome to Soul of Your Maya and welcome to your reading for the month of August. I'll be looking into your work and career and your love. What can you expect? And this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I can't predict free will. If you want a private reading or a personal reading, you can head to my website, soulofyourmaya.com, where I do Zoom readings, I do pre-recorded readings, I do energy healing. So have a look if you fancy that. We're just going to start right in with money and career. So let's see, what is it that Sagittarius can expect for the month of August? I feel like a little bit of hard work. Feeling like a lift on, like something on my shoulders. The first thing I got was you're trying to maybe avoid an idea from falling apart. You might clash with some people. There might be some disagreements or some arguments that's weighing heavy on your shoulders. I do feel like you're keeping a lot to yourself. With the High Priestess and the Tower of Reverse, you're avoiding something from falling apart in terms of, I'm getting like an how do you say it? Something ready to explode? No, I can't think of the word, but it feels like you have an idea, but you also want to make sure that it will hit the right spots. And in terms of like, you know when to say it. You're waiting for the timing to mention this new project, this new passion of yours, something that you want to communicate very carefully. Because you might have some people that are a bit judgmental. Let's put it that way. So it's the universe is just asking you to watch quick, like fast communication, because there could be conflict. Because people are acting rational or have their own set of ideas here. Other than that, it looks good. You're moving on. You're letting things. I feel like you're taking less of. You're trusting your intuition more. You got a celebration coming up, something that's going to make you very happy. There could be an anniversary, work trip, work celebration, something to celebrate with work, because I think you've let go of controlling things that are no longer that are out of your control. And you're more receptive to just letting things come in as they come. Sorry, I cannot speak today. I don't know what is going on, but I hope you catch my drift, Sagittarius. What else for work and career and money for my Saggies here? Wheel of Fortune. Things are working out for you. Just be careful where you put your money. I feel like work and career is going well. It's going to go well. You just got to trust the timing, trust your guts, very much listening to your guts, when to mention things, who to deal with when it comes to this new idea, project, a seed that you want to plant into everybody else's heads. Even if you're self-employed, being aware of when the timing is right, looking at the planets. I don't know. I mean, you're watching this channel, Mercury retrograde, be careful. With money, watch your spending. Make sure you give as much as you actually can afford. Like, I do feel like you guys are very caring. You give to other people. You like treating other people, but make sure it's like an equal give and take, and that it's balanced, because I feel like people might take advantage of your generosity. And I just saw 444 on my timer. Okay. Let's look into love. Got the Empress straight away staring at me by splitting the deck. Could be attracting some nice, good energies. You could be dealing with the Taurus Libra. Let's see. What is coming up for Sagittarius and love? Somebody's coming out of hiding. Could be a Cancer here. What's happening with love? You no longer have to worry about somebody from your past. Somebody wants to come back around. I feel like you don't have to worry. They can't stop thinking about you. This is a very intense connection. They don't want to fight. They come in peace. I just hear somebody saying, I come in peace. But this was an intense soul contract you had with this person. I feel like you don't have to worry because you might not care about this anymore. I don't feel like you're going to entertain this person from your past because it was quite toxic as well. You got somebody new coming in, Sag. You got Aquarius on the table. Gemini. I mean, this person from the past could be somebody who made you feel guilty, like guilt tripping, wasn't real, had commitment issues. How are you going to come back? How are you coming back around? Let me just look at how they're coming back around before I look into this new person, Sag. How are you coming back around to Sagittarius? How is the Six of Cups coming back around? Unstable. They still haven't learned their lesson. I feel like that's why you're not going to be interested. You're just not going to entertain this energy of like non-committal. They have there, but they are quite full emotional. They are quite emotional beings, but they're just very much still in their ego. Okay, who is this new person? Somebody who's definitely knowing what they want. They're coming straight towards you. I feel like they are going to make themselves very visible. You'll know who this is. They have a kind of energy to them that shines. They might be in the public eye. What else? Could be dealing with a Cancer. It's somebody who you're going to make the right judgment call here. I think you're going to trust this person. You also got Scorpio on the table. I do feel like this is the hearts of matters of the heart in the terms of like they're going to help you heal. I feel like you've already healed those, Sag. If you haven't, they're just going to add to your healing in terms of trusting people that have good intentions. Why is Seven of Cups here? You're going to, you know what? They're going to, give me one more. They're going to help you to learn to control your emotions in a positive way. You know, they're going to react in ways that you're not used to. If you were used to like toxic attachments of people, if you were used to their behavior, this is going to take you by surprise because this person will actually react in a healthy way. Also interesting energy I'm getting, Sag. There's an energy about this person. How do I explain this? You're going to have options of happiness with this person. Like there's going to be different ways you can go down this path with this person without messing it up. Like I feel like they're very mutable. I don't feel like that will be a fixed sign. This person is very like optimistic, very open to change, which a lot of people are not. I do feel like, you know, they'll try new things that they normally wouldn't do because you like it. I get a sense that you also might guide them in terms of spirituality. I think they're curious, but I don't think they're as knowledgeable on that. Yeah, knowledge. High Priestess in reverse. They're not knowledgeable on the spiritual. Literally, what I got is that feeling. I feel like you're gonna get them to trust their intuition more, and you're in for the ride. I think you're just gonna let yourself get swept up in the realms of the 5D and give them some input on the 3D. You know, the other way around. You're going to enjoy the 3D whilst teaching them. They're going to have a ride in the 5D world, you know, talking about dreams, whatever it is, maybe going to some Reiki, singing bowls, whatever it is. So financially very abundant. I also feel like you might even start out as friends, that it's going to be very loose and easy before you guys fall in love. It feels like a slow love. Yeah. Oh, I should just do it without cards. Slow love. It's the Ace of Pentacles. Slow but steady wins the race. It's not like head over heels. It's going to happen when you least expect it. Got an unexpected energy coming through. This is really nice. They could be Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I'm telling you, it's very mutable, like watery signs, mutable signs. Gemini, Virgo. I mean, it could be anybody, to be honest. And then you have somebody from the past, but I don't feel like you're gonna entertain them. Thank you, Sagittarius. Have a lovely day.